Hello people, I am Jaby KOAY, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
We're looking at the trailer to JUGJUGG or JUGJUGG. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. You can tell us in the comments. Don't be too mean. This is starring Varun, Dhawan, Kiara, Advani, Anil Kapoor, Neetu Kapoor, and notably absent is Ashish Chanchlani. If you guys don't know what that's about, then you have not been watching all of our videos. If you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Otherwise,
Tupper.
Chapel.
Chapel. Oh.
Tuppered. We just got that.
Oh my god.
You're so funny, Cha-Cha.
Slap. Chapel was good though.
Yes, indeed.
तुम दोनों बिना शर्माए एक साथ बताओगे कि तुम्हें एक दूसरे से क्या चाहिए? 1, 2,
divorce. What? So many divorce stories these days.
विनी की शादी के लिए
It's in vogue.
उसकी शादी हो जाने तक इस डिवोर्स के डिसीजन के बारे में किसी को नहीं बताएंगे।
कौन से पापा अपने बच्चे के डिवोर्स के बारे में सुनने के लिए जोन में होते हैं?
मैं बात कर रहा हूँ ना।
कब?
ये बीवियां शादी के बाद इतनी बोरिंग
Oh, wow.
पापा आपने मेरी मुंह की बात छीन ली है।
अरे ये बीवियां मुंह से निवाला छीन ले, बात की बात कर रहा है।
दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा फेस्टिवल पता है कौन सा है?
कौन सा होता है?
घर वाली।
क्यों?
क्योंकि उसे बार-बार मनाना पड़ता है।
इसलिए मैंने फैसला कर लिया है कि मैं तेरी मम्मी को डिवोर्स कर रहा हूँ।
Oh.
Told you it's in vogue.
Shit.
not happy about that at all.
Okay.
मीरा और मैं
Dang.
एक दूसरे से, तू समझ रहा है ना?
Oh, awkward. Okay.
दोनों पापा की गोद में बैठ के बड़े हुए। अब वो टीचर आके पापा जी की गोदी में बैठ गई है। अब पापा जी बड़े हो रहे हैं।
Oh. Is that like a sick joke?
Oh, wow.
That was
Dance
nice
moves,
dance
yo.
move, yeah.
पापा जी की प्रॉब्लम क्या है? मतलब पापा जी ठरकी हो गए, ठरकी कुक्कू ठरकी।
Oh. Oh my god, that dress.
तेरे और नैना के बीच में सब ठीक है ना बेटा? अगर तुझे कुछ टिप्स चाहिए ना तो अपने पापा से ले लेना। पुराने खिलाड़ी हैं, अच्छी सलाह देंगे।
Oh no. Oh no.
So he's struggling with knowing his dad and his mom is getting divorced, even though he's getting divorced.
Yeah, but his dad's having an affair.
But his dad's getting divorced.
He wants to get a divorce. His mom doesn't know yet.
मीरा कौन है?
पापा जी की गर्लफ्रेंड।
वो तेरी मोनू तेरी।
Well, it's on its way out anyway, right? I mean,
रिश्ता
kind of the point.
की कोई एक वजह नहीं होती।
Oh, ain't that the
बहुत सी
truth?
अधूरी लड़ाइयों की थकान होती है बस।
Oh my god. Truth bomb after truth bomb. Oh, damn.
डिवोर्स लेने का सोच रहे हैं।
नहीं तो?
What?
ये दोनों और कौन?
तुम दोनों?
कान खोल के सुनो।
He had no idea.
इस घर में ना कभी तलाक हुआ है और ना कभी तलाक होगा।
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Maybe it's okay.
like,
Says,
hey.
says Anil Kapoor.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not that big of a deal, says Anil Kapoor.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the truth bomb that the mom dropped?
रिश्ता टूटने की कोई एक वजह नहीं होती।
That's number one.
बहुत सी अधूरी लड़ाइयों की थकान होती है बस।
Number two. Don't you think that those are truth bombs? Like, it's not normally just one thing that leads to the breakdown. What is it? 1,000 paper cuts or
Death
something?
by 1,000 paper cuts.
Yeah.
That's ACHARA's way of doing things. Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
I'm just gonna
slowly whittling away at your soul until you've got nothing left. And you're
then-
just like a husk of a man, or a shell of who you once were, a shadow of your former individual self.
Hey, it's not just me dealing the paper cuts, right? Like, it comes on the other end too, and at some point you're just like, oh damn, I didn't realize, but I can't bear this anymore. And oftentimes it kind of is the fatigue of it as well. You're like, I'm just so tired of trying to deal with this and trying to sort this out.
I think y'all are overthinking it. I think
Y'all or-
y'all? Yeah, you people. I
Me
think
and
it's just-
everybody like me?
Yeah, I think it's just one reason usually. I think guys are much simpler in their assessment of what has happened. We weren't right. It's not multifaceted. It's just like, yeah, it wasn't working. You
It
know?
wasn't working. I found
Yeah.
myself a mirror.
She got fat. I don't know. It wasn't. I don't know. What do guys say? Just I couldn't. One day I realized I just couldn't deal with it anymore. It's too much burping. She wasn't available enough. I know women usually say that. He wasn't emotionally available. Oh, I know one guy who said one reason he was dating this girl who I thought was gorgeous. And I go, why'd you stop dating her? And he goes, she wasn't transparent enough. I'm like, what does that mean?
That sounds like a catch-all reason for a lot of small things that happen. That's why I think what the mum said was really poignant. Relationships can be hard and they are constant work. And then at some point, if there are a lot of little problems, after some time you might feel like, oh God, this is just too much, and you want to give up.
It's a very interesting premise for a movie because what you have here is the young couple, Kiara, Advani, and Varun Dhawan, who are like decidedly on their way out. He's totally fine with the fact that he has to divorce, and he's trying to figure out how to break it to his dad until his dad tells him, I'm totally trying to divorce your mom. Then he's got an issue, and he even further has an issue when he finds out that his dad is cheating on his mom.
Yeah.
And that just like makes him super sad because he doesn't know how to deal with it. I mean, that's what's evident from the trailer, like, because he looked, you know, I would have thought that all the instances of him looking tired and haggard and whatnot came from his wife, but it came from his father telling him that he's cheating on his mom. That's kind of funny to me. And so there's like this sort of pseudo low-level hypocrisy kind of going on here because he's not cool with the fact that his dad's doing the same thing that he wants to do.
And oftentimes when adult children are faced with their parents now deciding to have a divorce, suddenly, all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, it's the worst ever. Why can't you stay together? And I guess it just kind of turns you into a small kid again, and suddenly you're feeling, you know, insecure for some reason.
I've encountered people who judge their parents for things like, it could be infidelity, it could be divorce, and they hold a grudge against one of their parents. Usually it's the dad who they're holding a grudge against, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Who are you to judge them? Get to their age and see how good you are. Like, I guaranteed it's gonna be way harder than you think it is. One thing you had mentioned early on in the reaction portion is that, you know, divorce is coming up a lot more in these trailers, and I think it's an attempt, an effort collectively in cinema to sort of broach this conversation, because I think that people in conservative society, at least, get trapped inside of marriages and relationships they're not happy with. There is something to be said about, you know, forging ahead and sticking through it, and you find your way out the other side, that you're happier, healthier couple. But, you know, sometimes two people are just not supposed to be together. They're stuck together because of the community. And I think that trying to normalize that sometimes it doesn't work out is a good conversation to have.
Just having watched English Vinglish recently, that was 10 years ago, and the argument was kind of like, oh, you can work it out. And I wonder if the conversation has moved on from that, for now being like, maybe we should just break up. I wonder what the resolution is going to be for this.
I remember having a feeling watching that movie like she should have broken up with him and she didn't.
Yeah, that's because
my audience gave me heat about that in the comments, going, you don't understand Indian society, etc.
Exactly, because we're placing our Western ideals onto that situation. So I'm wondering if it has changed at all, or if the outcome of this story is going to be, and then everyone works it out.
I feel like that would be terribly saccharine if all of this worked out with everybody staying together.
So you think one of the couples is going to break up, but we don't know which one yet?
I think there's going to be a terrorist attack that no one sees coming and everyone's going to die. That's the only logical ending based on what we've seen so far.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, so thanks you guys for hanging out. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.